Gotta love lockdowns. Alrighty, so here is the deal. So I live in the city, and there were a few cases around the city. It was around 50-ish. Don't quote me. And so the New South Wales government decided to have a 1-week lockdown for everybody in the city. So that includes me. So I'm filming this on June 26th, which is Saturday. So it would have started today for a week until Saturday next week. But then cases started getting worse and spreading towards the west side, so more inland. And the thing is, today they just announced that the lockdown would be extended for 2 whole weeks instead of just 1 week. Fun. I thought I could handle 1 week, but I don't know about 2 weeks. That's stretching it a little. And so today marks the first day of the 14-day long lockdown. So in total, I would say that by the end of lockdown, I would have spent 28 days chilling in my room. 14 for the hotel quarantine and 14 in the place I'm currently staying at. Okay, but real talks though, lockdown isn't as bad as quarantine. At least I'm able to get groceries, go out, do some exercise, get some fresh air, and the restrictions are a lot more lax compared to quarantine where you just stay in your room the whole time. Man, who would have thought that there would be lockdown in Sydney? I definitely didn't. Like, I thought Sydney was doing pretty well, or Australia as a whole was doing pretty well with the situation, but things happen, I guess. I mean, I can't really complain. I had a whole month to explore Sydney and experience a whole bunch of new stuff. So it was a good run, but I guess all good things must come to an end, right? Or temporarily an end, if you want to say it that way. But yeah, I definitely had to cancel and reschedule a few plans that I had coming up. Some of those plans I was really excited to show you guys, but I don't think I'll be able to do them anymore, unfortunately. But it is what it is, just a part of life. Gotta adapt, right? And I've heard all the horror stories of the grocery stores running out of toilet paper and everything already. So lucky for me though, I bought toilet paper a couple days earlier just because I was running out. So good on me. I'm really curious to see how hectic and crazy it'll be at the grocery stores, because I've never really experienced a lockdown in Sydney. And the last lockdown they had was around a year ago, to be honest. But yeah, I don't really have any groceries, so I need to stock up on some groceries. Hopefully there's enough chicken and a whole bunch of other stuff for me, and no one has hogged them all. But yeah, time to get groceries.
Send me your location, let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the time and place to come through. Send me your location, let's ride the vibrations. I don't need nothing else but you. At times I wonder why I fool with you, but this is new to me, this is new to you. Initially I didn't wanna fall, but you gathered my attention, it was all for you. So don't take advantage, don't leave my heart damaged. I understand that things go a little bit better when you plan it. Oh, so won't you send me your location, let's focus on communicating, cause I just need the
I forgot what it feels like to carry groceries all the way back home. I gotta take a break first. Woo! Alright, now it's time to get home. Finally made it back. Oh my gosh. I had to take like 2 or 3 breaks just to get back. It feels good to at least have food. Alright, so it is the next day. Had some breakfast, as you can tell. Trusty old bananas. So the place I'm staying at has a gym, and I was hoping that the gym would be open at least, so I could at least have some exercise and work out and stuff during the lockdown, but it seems like it's not open. So the lockdown permits that you're able to exercise outside. So I thought I might as well go for a run, as well as explore Sydney at the same time. It's also not a bad way to start the day off. What better way to explore Sydney while running? Because if you think about it, you're getting exercise, getting familiar with the surroundings, as well as exploring the city. It's a foolproof plan. It's hard to say. It's a foolproof plan. So yeah, it's time to go on a run.
Run, run, run. Yeah, one day will the sky might fall. Yeah, one day I could lose it all. So I run until I hit that wall. If I rising sun, yeah, run, run, run.
Alrighty, just got to the Opera House and it is so dead here. Like, there's no one here except for runners, to be honest. But now the hard part, running back home.
Listen, count your blessings, look to the rising sun, yeah, run, run, run.
Oh my gosh, that was not supposed to happen. All right, just made some lunch after my run. Haven't really cooked lunch in a while, to be honest. I've been eating out quite a bit, so it feels good to finally make food for once. So now that there's lockdown and stuff, I gotta spend more time at home and gotta find more things to do. So it's a blessing in disguise, I'd say, because the thing is I can actually start studying. Reviewing my anatomy notes and stuff like that just for when physiotherapy school starts. Like I said before, I took gross anatomy around 4 years ago, and I took central nervous system and anatomy maybe like 6 months ago. So like, I gotta review my notes. I touched on my notes maybe a month ago, but I feel like now that I'm gonna be stuck here for 2 weeks, I can actually get some work done and like get the gears turning, you know? But I honestly gotta say though, running around the city and exploring the city is really nice. Running in person is a whole different feeling. And not even that, the streets are pretty dead. So you have the whole street to yourself essentially. And there are your other runners and bikers around the city, but it's an eerie feeling, but it's also pretty cool on the other hand, because when else will you experience an empty city? Time to finish this lunch. Alright, so just finished lunch and it's time to hit the books.
넌 언제나 내게 새로운 걸 보여줘서 대신할 수 없어.
You're kidding. Why today? I can't make this stuff up.
Let me teach you, baby. 나의 모든 걸 너의 마음에 담아줄게. 춤이 끝나지 않게 사랑이 멈추지 않게 My baby, yeah. Late at night I think of you. Baby, late at night I think of you.
Let's cook some kangaroo meat. Apparently, it's only legal to eat kangaroo meat in Australia, so you know I had to try it. I would assume you cook it like steak. I've heard it's best cooked medium rare. I'm just gonna run with it and see how it goes. Unfortunately, I forgot to get garlic. I have the salt, pepper, and butter though, so can't be that bad. All right, let's cook some kangaroo meat.
Wake up in the morning with you next to me. Feel like you the angel in my heaven dreams. I know you're my clutch when I'm falling down. Baby, know I give you all my energy. Every time I'm with you, I'm an addict. Loving you through anything that's ever happened. You're my pick-me-up, baby, you're my heaven. Oh, I feel the spark with you, it's magic. Remember King's Park, that's a throwback. Fireworks inside my stomach, think you know that. Got me pouring out my feelings on this notepad. When I'm thinking about you, baby, you the reason why I feel like I can love you. It's because of you. You know it's true. You know you'll forever be so special in my heart. I'm so in love with you. You know it's true.
The lighting here isn't the greatest, which is why I moved my table to the kitchen. But gotta do what you gotta do to get a good shot. I'm honestly kind of worried. I don't know if I cooked them all the way through past medium rare or maybe a little bit too rare, but only one way to find out, right? Moments of truth. Oh, it might be a little too rare. Oh, I think it's okay. Oh, not bad, not bad. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that looks medium rare to me. Pretty good, pretty good. Let's see first. Oopsies. This one's good. I still got it. I still got it. Moment of truth. Let's see how it tastes. Let's go with this one first because I just cut it. And I also let them set for around 10 minutes after I finish cooking it. Oh my gosh. A little bit of a big piece, but let's try it. I think I could have added a little bit more salt, but honestly, it tastes just like steak, but maybe a little gamier. There's not that big of a difference, I'd say. From what I've heard, some people say it's pretty gamey and rough and tough, but I guess if you cook it medium rare, it's not bad. I've also heard that it's one of the more cost-effective proteins in Australia, so good alternative, I guess. All right, let's try the smaller one. I forgot that phone eats first, right? All right, let's try the second one. I'm pretty sure it'll just taste the same, to be honest. Actually, it's a little tougher than a steak, but it's not as tough as I was expecting. Like, far from it, I'd say. Not bad, not bad. Who knows, maybe you'll see me eating more kangaroo meat. My final thoughts. I would say you can definitely feel it's a little leaner compared to normal steak from beef, but I used a decent amount of butter. I didn't really find it was too lean or anything, or too like hard. I would say medium rare is definitely a sweet spot, and yeah, gotta say, not bad. I was expecting the worst, but I can eat it. I don't know if I'll eat it in the future, but definitely not opposed to. Now it's time to do the dishes. Is it recording? Probably wasn't the greatest idea to bring my camera, but do it for the vlog. I can't get you guys. Kangaroo meat. Got that medium rare on the inside. Let's get it.